Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. And today we are continuing our ongoing coverage of insanity. Now, I don't have the upside down globe today. I even have a better picture for you. This is the marketing director or marketing VP of Anheuser-Busch Bud Light's product, or the Bud Light product. So, what is going on here? Let's just do a hypothetical. Let's say that I have been hired by the Acme company to sell widget and widget-like products. And my initial sales campaign, my initial outreach to other demographics to achieve greater market penetration in other markets where I felt we were absent, and I wanted to get my widgets sold in those areas. In my marketing campaign, my ad campaign, my sales campaign, initially resulted in a $5 billion loss, quite possibly 20 to 30% of current market share loss. If that happened, I would be fired. Any marketing director in a meritocracy, any sales organization, any business model up until recent times, that if the marketing director were to come in, the sales director were to come in, and right off the get-go, you would see a loss of billions of dollars and a very high percentage loss in your current market demographic who's buying the product that I'm selling. You would be fired. Anyone would be fired. They would be gone. They'd be out of here. Not this lady. This individual launches one of the most bizarre campaigns that one could ever imagine a beer company, and especially the type of beer that Bud Light is marketing its beer to. It just makes no sense, and she's still there. And I'm not so sure she's gonna be removed. I mean, she may transfer and become the chief commissar of Anheuser-Busch, the chief commissar for equity and inclusion or something like that. I could see that. But to stay in the position that she currently has, look at the background here. Look at back here. You can tell what her goals are. And again, billions of dollars lost. I am guessing that Bud Light is not going to recover from this, and it's just going to get worse. The Bud Light product is not a very good product, and you have to get very creative with your marketing campaign to sell Bud Light, because it doesn't taste very good. It just doesn't. And given the amounts of competition that's out there in terms of micro beers and just other vastly better tasting products that are out there, and with this new marketing strategy that has beyond decimated the existing demographic that Bud Light was going after, again, and they're not taking steps to repair the damage either. They're supporting this crazy chick. And it makes no sense. But not a lot of stuff makes sense right now. The issue that I talked about with this airman, and when I say airman, if you're thinking Army, you're thinking private. This is a young private in the National Guard, not even in the regular Air Force. He is what we call in the regular Army a nasty girl, and a private at that. And my guess what happened, and I'm just shooting off the cuff here, and this is really reprehensible if this is what happened, and I think it did, because the information that he let loose on the internet was on Discord, and it was within his personal circle of about 2 to 3 friends that he was having conversations with within the gaming spectrum of the internet. He's a gamer, and he was playing some game, computer game, PC game, and they may have gotten on the conversation about Ukraine. And he said, "Well, look, this is what I've seen." And my guess is that this kid, this private, this airman, was in all probability setting up some PowerPoint presentation for some higher-ranking officer. And at the end of the PowerPoint presentation, he may have inquired about the information, and the officer in charge said, "Oh, yeah, sure, that's not classified. Go ahead and take it. It's cool." And he took it, and he shared it online, on Discord. And it wasn't like, you see this dirtbag here, Mr. Shit-Eating Grin. Mr. Shit-Eating Grin bought a $1.2 million house in Washington, D.C. This kid here, who a SWAT team raided his house and took him into custody like he's a member of Al-Qaeda or something. I mean, just nuts, just craziness. What was that? What was the name of the old man, the old 80, 90-year-old dude that supported Trump, and they went to his Florida home with the SWAT team, took him down like he's Al-Qaeda. Same thing. And then you have Mr. Shit-Eating Grin over here, $1.2 million home in D.C. Yeah, and his Chinese spy, his harem of Chinese spies. Nothing happens. But then the SWAT team comes after this kid. And he's not buying a $1.2 million home in D.C. Doesn't have multiple homes in California. Not happening. And then it's just the sign of the times. You got crazy chick, $5 billion in losses to Bud Light, and she's still there, losing Bud Light money. What can you do? What can you do? Anyway, another lesson in insanity. You guys have a good day.